Greetings and welcome back to Banished. So, I did figure out, finally, which city I meant in Skyrim, and it's, wait a minute, which one is it again? Winterhold, yeah, that's the one. So, the one where we have Jarl Ulfric. So, yeah, that's the one that I meant, where I could build those more fancy looking buildings, I guess like this. Although it may be still a little bit too fancy, but at least that city had a lot of stone buildings compared to, for example, Whiterun, which was mostly built out of wood. Anyway, that also means that I'm going to be building certain different cities or towns. I guess you could call them towns, since only be a couple of people living there. Right, well, anyway, we are still building the fishing dock because we are waiting for stone, which we should honestly have, but you know what, I am gonna build a stockpile around here. Stockpile for stone. Like this, nice and big, and I guess well, I'm gonna stick with stone for now, because this one gathers iron ore, but it's not that much of an issue because the iron ore is being carried over here, which is right next to all these guys that turn it into something usable. But with stone, it's much more of a problem, because the stone from back here is being carried around here, and then it needs to be carried back over here to be used for construction. So this should make it so that they only drop it over here, and then it can go straight towards whatever we are building. Okay. Also, we had an issue with starvation, but the starving people died, so that problem sort of solved itself, at least initially. We haven't had any starving people yet for the moment, and we're waiting for the fishing dock to be finished so that we can get fish to feed to people. Let's see, does it get deeper? I don't think it is, although we're only 7% in. And I'm also gonna have to start looking into candles. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, that reminds me, I should have built an apiary, because an apiary does produce honey, which can be used as food and all sort of stuff, and it's very easy to build as you don't need any extra resource, so it just produces honey out of thin air. So apiary, where are you? Probably somewhere under food. Right here. Well, we need logs and stone. So where do we build this thing? I guess next to our new village around here. And this is the mining area, but still. I'm gonna put the chandlery right next to it. Or down here, towards the new expanded area. I guess that could work. No, let's build it here. Got an apiary, and well, we're gonna build it anyway. Stone and logs, that shouldn't be much of an issue, but I do think that I'm gonna need another forester, just so that I can keep up with demand. Also, my fuel supply isn't that big. It's hovering at around 200, even though the limit is 500, so I'm gonna be needing more firewood or more fuel in general. Oh yeah, I guess that's the problem. The fuel refinery is turning it into furnace fuel, and I have plenty of it, so I'm gonna turn this guy off for now. That'll allow me to stockpile some more firewood. Guess now he's out of a job, so I'm gonna turn it back to work and just get rid of him. There we go. Okay. Yeah, as I mentioned, I guess I mentioned it. We have plenty of iron, as you can see. It's a huge stockpile, mainly because it can't be stored in the old castle. So it would be nice if these guys would just dump this furnace fuel into the old castle, because that's where it belongs. Yeah, we do have a lot of furnace fuel, so it certainly isn't bad if we turn that guy off. Next we're probably going to be turning off the iron smelter as well. Yeah, this really is a lot easier than before to get iron, despite the fact that it's a bigger production chain, but yeah, I don't know. So, do we have... No, we don't have a fishing dock. Food is still hovering at around nothing. Let's get another builder. Wait a minute. 11 builders. Am I building that much? I guess I am. We got a fishing dock, we got the log cabin, and we got the apiary. So I guess they will be building the apiary first because it is right next door. They always seem to go for the shortest, for the closest thing to build, which I guess is good. But if, for example, the closest thing to build was down here, they'd have to run all the way down there. And I hope that the game AI is smart enough to, for example, make it so that people living nearby would switch jobs, so that your builder actually lives close to the building site. So we'll have to figure that out eventually, unless we want to see a bunch of people starving or freezing to death on the way to the building site. Okay. Also, I have noticed that there's a lot less stuttering nowadays, even in the recording, which is great. I'm not sure if it is because I'm using what I think is the new 64-bit executable, or if something else changed, I don't know, but it's good. It works, even on speed 5, so it's all great. Yeah, they were actually almost finished with this thing. Only needed one more stone. There's all the stone going through anyway. They should be putting it here, the stone stockpile. Oh, I didn't notice that it is actually different. So this one has a thing that I don't know how it's called in English. I guess I could figure it out, but some sort of elevator thing with the Ferris wheel, I guess. Hamster wheel, I don't know. One where you run in. Unfortunately, you can't see anyone running into it, which I guess is a limitation of the game. And here we just got a tower of some sort. Alright, well, are we there yet? People are not starving yet. Oh, well, it does look like they are building this. That's great. I do have plenty of laborers, so a few more builders won't hurt. I am running out of children though, so I'm gonna need to build a new house. I'm actually building a new house down here. I guess I don't have enough stone. Let's put someone else in it. Mine. Okay. We also still got this road to nowhere, where I'm gonna be building the... Actually, our health is going down a lot. So once this is done, I'm gonna be building a herbalist. I'm not gonna put anyone in the fishing dock just yet. I want this house to be built first, so that this fisher doesn't have to go all the way from back here to work. So I guess one of these people could go work there. I guess that'll have to do for now. Let's put someone in there. And I'm assuming that he's gonna live over here. Apparently not. No. That's what I... Oh, well, we got another trader, and unfortunately we don't have stuff to trade. Let's just see what he has. A ducks. Well, that's new. I didn't know you... Oh, wait, that's not new. Well, let's... Do we want ducks? And do they lay eggs? I'm fairly sure that they don't. Well, not in the game anyway. That you can only harvest feathers from them. Do I want ducks? I'm gonna need to trade a bunch of firewood for that. I guess I'm gonna leave the guy here for now. I'm gonna get rid of one builder. I'm gonna put him in here. And I'm gonna get some firewood in here. Or maybe some iron, since I got plenty. Well, actually I don't have that much, but... Let's take a look what I have a lot of. Furnace fuel. How much for furnace fuel? Furnace fuel 3 value. What about iron ore? 2 value. What about iron? 5 value. And then we have firewood. Firewood. Still value 4. Oh, I guess it's gonna be firewood since we have the most of it. So, how much do I need for one duck? About 150. That's actually quite a bit. But I'm gonna need a duck pen for that. Or a duck pasture. Do I actually want ducks? Let's take a quick look at the hunting cabin. How is the hunting cabin doing? It's getting quite a bit of feathers. Well, I guess it's not that necessary. My biggest issue is getting reeds. Let's switch this guy back to reeds and feathers. Apparently I still have some reeds, I guess from the buildings that I built here, so I don't want ducks. I'm gonna order something else. I was gonna order bison, and I'm gonna order... Let's get leghorns instead of chickens. And we're gonna need sheep. Sounds good. Oh, this is new. Beef cows. So I guess this is pretty much the same as a bison. Frisian cows get you milk. Okay. And let's dismiss this guy. Now we do have some person working here, so might as well gather a bunch of firewood. Start with 200. Alright. Now we're gonna wait for the other stuff to be built. We actually have a lot of adults now. It's going quick. And where do I put the herbalist? I guess around here could still work. I guess it could, somewhere next to the hunting cabin. There's still plenty of wildlife or whatever, plants around here, so it should do. There we go. That's another thing to build, so I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna wait for them to build the apiary. It does seem like I'm getting a little bit of food now, but soon enough it could just be gone once people start collecting it. Also, we still have the this thing, town arrival, to be built, and the house. I hope they, let's pause this, that they focus on the house. And apparently I got rid of this thing. Not sure how that happens. Right. Still no stone stockpile in here. I guess it just gets used so quickly that it doesn't have time to be moved to the stockpile. Yeah, clothes is an issue. Let's move back to leather. We do still have feathers, we don't have reeds anymore. Do we still have leather? Yeah, we do, a little bit. We do have 3 hunters, so we should be getting quite a bit of leather at least. Feathers is an issue. And... oh yeah, let's try to pause this thing. We do have someone working here. I don't remember putting... oh yeah, of course I did. And I gotta figure out where he works, so let's go with this thing. You live down here, okay. And you live down here, okay. These people all live in these houses, that's good. That's what they're for. So yeah, things are getting somewhat spread out, but that's the idea of this playthrough. We'll have all sorts of houses, little villages, things spread out, and then the point is gonna be to try and balance everything so that everyone has food, so that everyone has supplies and all that sort of stuff. Not sure if it's gonna work. I'm fairly sure that we'll be seeing more people dying from starvation eventually, but for now it wasn't that bad. I think we lost, I don't know, 3 people maybe? So it could have been worse. Now, how about this house? Honestly, do they gather the stone so slowly? I don't know where else it would be going to. It can only be put in these 2 building sites, so... and I have 4 builders, so that shouldn't be an issue. And there's not any stone around here to gather, I think. Let's try. Oh, well, we got a little bit there. But, yeah, we already cleaned all of this up. Still 13. Are they putting it down here? 2, so where is it going to? Okay, this person picked up the stone. Let's follow you. And you put it down there. Okay, well, I guess that's not too bad. I'm just gonna wait for someone to pick it back up. Okay, well, not much to do at this point. I guess I'm gonna go to speed 10. And hope we don't get another mass starvation. Okay, now it's... now the FPS drops. I'm pretty aware of that, so I'm not gonna be doing this too much. Actually, you know what, let's go back to 5. It was a little bit too bad. So we are getting some fish, that's good. Ah, finally. So hopefully this apiary can supply us with some extra food that we badly need. I still got the maximum amount of gatherers and hunters, so yeah, people either seem to be eating a lot more than they used to, or my people are a lot less efficient. Not sure which one it is. Okay, there we go. Apiary. Looks nice. Let's put someone in it. Now we need this log cabin to be built. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as the apiary. Only need a little bit more stone, and that's it. They're already down to 90%. So after that, I'm gonna be building the... Actually, I'm already building the herbalist, but I'm gonna wait for that house to be built first. Because I need people to start moving in here. I'm gonna need 2 houses here, I think. Because we'll have a fishing dock with 1 or more people. We'll have the farm supplier, and I'm gonna be putting a market cart here as well. Let's do that right away. Market cart. There we go. And we can put this... It doesn't need the road access, so that's good. Let's put it around here, I guess. It can supply all the people in this general area, which is more than enough. We still got 4 builders, so that's good. We'll get there eventually. And yeah, we're running out of children. That's not good. This means that we'll have somewhat of a gap in the generations. So I'm gonna need more houses. We got the 26. Let's count. How many houses do I have? Assuming this one ever gets built. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses. Is that right? That's enough for 16 adults. We got 26, so yeah, we do need more houses. Guess I'm gonna put another one down here. Or on the other side, perhaps. Another... what's it called? Town about. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well, let's just put it... Let's just put it like this. I think it's okay, but there's a gap in between. There we go. Of course, they got something else to build, so I'm gonna pause it. A lot of things paused at the moment, but they're not exactly very big construction sites. We almost have enough stone. Do these people really go and gather like 1 piece of stone? Yeah, there's 1 piece of stone here. So I guess they're going back and forth with 1 piece all the time. Oh, this thing is really, really slow. Also get some candles. Yeah, I don't know. Only 3 people can work here, so it's not exactly gonna improve. I guess that's the point of this thing. It's a lot less efficient than a quarry. Okay, we should have enough now. And this thing required even more stone lumber, which we should have plenty of. Let's take a look. 100 and something something. Okay, we got 150 lumber. And once again, I got rid of this one thing. We got plenty of firewood, that's good. I'm actually gonna gather some more down here. And we still got almost way too much iron. I guess I could get rid of this guy, the iron smelter, for now. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of 1 guy down here. I'm gonna have to mess around with this. Okay, now we got the 3 stone cutters. And only 1 person down here for iron ore, since I don't really need it. I got plenty of iron as it is, at least for the time being. And there we got the trader. Let's take a look what he has. And we also finally have the house. We have the fisherman and the trader living there. That's excellent. So what do you got? Fig seeds and maple seeds. That's totally not the thing that I ordered, but I think it's a different person. Well, let's order something from you then as well. Let's try again for wheat seeds. Let's try for potato seeds. Let's get some pea seeds, why not? Carrot seeds, cabbage seeds. I guess this will have to do. And off with you. I didn't have enough firewood to trade for any seeds anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna be ending the episode here, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.